I think, Rwanda's had some interesting policies since the genocide to try to prevent more conflict. You're not allowed to mention ethnicity in any form. Surveys can never ask what somebody's ethnic group is to try to sort of blur the lines. And there's, pretty serious crackdown on hate speech, very, very broadly defined. I don't think we're at risk right now, but
it's strange. I mean, it's because I look at the country, and of most African countries right now, I like to joke with my friends that if I move back home at this moment, I would move to Rwanda, because it seems like they're trying to move forward the best, at least.
yeah.
They seem to have learned something, and leadership seems to be competent. So, and the prospect of a prosperous Rwanda are real to me, at least from the indicators that we have.
Yeah.
But
it's an amazing country right now. So 2 examples of this. These are just anecdotes, but they really show, I think, how incredible Rwanda is right now. I was there, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, maybe 10 years ago now. I'm carrying a computer, I'm visibly foreign, and it was 10 p.m. And a middle-aged, very cautious mother said, "You can just walk home." And I walked home at 10 p.m. by myself through the capital city. And it was just assumed, like, of course this will be fine. I wouldn't walk home at 10 p.m. by myself here. Nope. Anywhere, really. In my hometown, it's a tiny little town. Everything's very peaceful. Nothing. I would not do it there, right? But Rwanda is just, I think there's a risk that this means that there's a lot of crackdown on any kind of minor crimes, but as a result, it's an incredibly safe place. The other thing is that I've also spent some time working on a lot of health economics questions. I spent time thinking about what happens when antiretroviral drugs become available and how does this change people's risk-taking with HIV, okay? So I spent a lot of time in East Africa trying to get data on the rollout of antiretroviral drugs so that I could map which places have access and which places don't have access, okay? So where do you need to go 50 kilometers, where do you only need to go 2 kilometers? So I got this data in Kenya, I got the data in Uganda, and I got the data in Rwanda, but I had to drop Rwanda from the study because everybody lived within 5 kilometers of a health facility offering antiretroviral drugs. And this was in 2009. There was no control group because everybody had access to amazing healthcare. It's amazing looking at the health systems, and there's still health economists who study what's happening in Rwanda. And for the most part, it's just phenomenal. It works so well. You have a ton of young people in government who are very, very excited to rebuild their country. You have a ton of motivation and a ton of support. And in a lot of ways, Rwanda is incredibly functional right now.
So
also, it's beautiful and the weather's great. So I would totally recommend this place.
Oh yeah, the postcards look amazing.